Hey there, it's Laurie here. I'm stopping in with this week's Make It Monday video for Paper Tray Ink. I wanted to show you guys how I do my masked backgrounds. Obviously this is nothing new, but just thought I would pick this topic for the week and I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing I'm doing here is scoring my card. I just use my score buddy and score the card to get a really nice fold. And the next thing I'm doing is setting up my space to do this ink blending. So what you see right there is a cropper hopper divider. If you remember from the 12 by 12 paper, I feel like I've had those things for so many years, so I want to say they're old, but I kept all those dividers and they make the perfect workspace. So by using the clear divider, I can see right down through to my desktop, which I have that mat that shows every ½ inch. So by using this painter's tape, actually it's frog tape, I'm able to get the perfect ½ inch mark just by following those lines, and that workspace moves around, so it's just really easy to get a nice masked off area. So next I'm going to just grab my blenders. I have this little Tupperware full of all the different colors, and I keep one blender for each color all together there. It's kind of messy, but it works. So I'm using my Paper Tray Ink inks here for this blending process. These inks blend so well and they're so bright, and I just love the colors. I've got Pure Poppy here, and I'm just going at an angle, and I'm really filling this in because I want it to be nice and dark. The next color I'm using is Orange Zest, and I'm going again at the angle and just blending up into the red. These colors are so pretty together. Obviously I love the rainbow colors, and we're just going to use 3 here on this card, but they blend really well. The next color I'm using is Harvest Gold, and again just blending a nice thick coat so we don't have any white space left over. Which that might shock some of you because you know how much I love white space, but we're going for color here. So going back in a couple of times and blending right on the top, and then of course blending those colors in together. So the next thing I'm doing, I'm going to grab a water bottle. This is just a clear spray bottle of water that I keep at my desk, and I don't remember where I learned this from, but just taking the top off and just kind of tapping it on these inks. These inks react with water, and they react pretty quickly, and it's just kind of a fun look. Now I'm going to take the tape off, and you just kind of pull that off at an angle so you get a really nice clean edge. It also helps to not rip the cardstock. I'm placing this Post-it note here just to kind of have a place to put my finger, because my fingers are super inky and I am really good at putting a big old fingerprint in the wrong spot. So I use these little Post-it notes just for kind of a little place to hold the card. So with all that tape gone, you can see that's just a really nice masked off area with a fun background. I'm going to use this set called Big Hugs, and these dies that come included. You've seen me do this before, but since this is how I made the card, I thought I'd share it again. I have this first layer here, which is just a cardstock. I'm going to use my Elmer's glue spray adhesive to spray the back. Somebody recently asked me about clogging with that adhesive. If you just peel off the top layer, it's actually not clogged. It's just kind of peel that top layer off and the spray works perfectly. So the second piece I'm spraying or putting that down on is a piece of fun foam, and by keeping it in the negative, it's really easy to lay that cardstock die cut onto the foam. It just works really quickly and goes right where it needs to go. So I'm just going to pop that out of the fun foam and pop out all the negatives, and then I'm going to spray the back of the die cut again with adhesive and glue that down on my card front. So I'm going to use this set called Big Hugs. It's from Paper Tray, and probably one of my favorite sets. I love it. Now I'm just working with the placement of my card front. I have the die laid out, and I'm picking the stamps that I want to stamp around the die. So the first thing I'm going to do is again take my tweezers and spray the back of the die with the spray adhesive, and I'm going to use those tweezers to help place the die right in the center of the card. And it's nice because you can just hold on to those tweezers, lay it where you want, and then just press down, and you don't have any glue coming out. It's just that spray adhesive is good stuff. So next I'm just conditioning my stamp there, and I'm going to add some black ink. This is VersaFine Black Onyx, and I'm going to stamp right above the hugs. And I've stamped this really quickly and cut some stuff out so you didn't have to see the top of my head. So that's why there's some cut out edited pieces here. Next I'm masking off half of the sentiment with a Post-it note, taking that off, and then I'm going to stamp half of this sentiment right here before the G. And now I'm stamping off the second half, inking up the first half, or the other side. I'm going to take that off, and then I'm going to take another Post-it note and cover it up again, just so I have a clean edge. I don't want to stamp those, I don't want any black ink on the other side. So I'm going to stamp that right underneath the word hugs. Next I'm going to take some sequins and just add them in. I put some glue, this is Tombow Mono glue, on the Post-it note right there, and I use this Marvy jewel picker upper. Both ends are kind of sticky, and when you stick the end down into your sequins, it just picks up a sequin so perfectly. So I'm going to grab that sequins and I dip this into the glue, and I'm always blotting this off. I just blot off several times so it doesn't leave a puddle underneath the sequins, and then I'll just place that down, hold it with my finger, and it goes right into place. This little tool makes putting these sequins on the card front really nice and easy. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Masking, you can do it in so many different ways. Obviously I used a 1/2 inch border. You could do a really thin 1/8 inch border. You could do all one color. This works really great for making a sky in the back of a little scene on your card. There's just so many possibilities with this technique. And obviously you could also lay down a stencil after you mask the background off, which would be really pretty. So the sky's the limit with this technique, and I can't wait to see what you guys create. And definitely send me an email if you have questions, and I'd love to hear your feedback on the video. So I do really quick want to show you one more card. This is what inspired this video. I made this rainbow card for release, and this is the sky that I sponged into the background under the rainbow from the new Sunshine and Rainbows kit. So that is kind of where this video started today. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.